1-1. Hello everyone. Good afternoon guys. How is everyone doing today? First, let's ensure that you can hear me and you can see my screens clearly. Please let me know on the chat below, just for a sound and visual control. So I'm very excited to host this live session. Today the markets are extremely hot, guys. Extremely hot. Since yesterday actually, and during the New York session, the markets are going crazy. So we're going to try to max out from the markets today. And let's get ready for a great session, guys, right? So for those who are new on the channel here, please make the effort to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Press a thumbs up on the video if you like it so. And I'm very excited. I will start with the gold. Okay. So, on the left-hand side, I like to watch some of the interesting markets like Bitcoin, like the NASDAQ, S&P, directly from the exchange. And this is why you see the heat map here. Okay. Maybe we're going to spot also some opportunities to trade on these markets. So gold, always guys, I like to start with a top-down analysis. First, on the daily chart, the overall trend is down, okay. There are only a couple of significant things I like to point out from the daily chart, and these are the previous day's highs and the previous day's low. I'm going to put this one here, but the high is not that important because the market already broke the yesterday's low. And that means it's very unlikely today the price, at least for the next 1 hour, 2 hours, we're going to be here to push upward and reach all the way the 4,598. So I'm going to move this one down here. This can be more likely to be hit rather than the top one. On the daily chart, it's more bearish bias. That's all what I can see here. Down to the 4-hour time frame, this is a straightforward pattern. When I see price making these lower lows, lower highs, but this retracement is what we call a complex retracement. Most likely the break that occurred right there, the break of this trend line, signifies the continuation of this downtrend. That's a very classic trend analysis example. So I'll just get this away. So it's bearish here as well. I can see the previous 4 hours low was down there. So I will check it on the chart. It can be a good area of supply, good level of support. On the hourly, it's more interesting. We have this very definable range and makes our life much easier. So here is the outcome. What I want to trade here is the break to the downside, ideally. Also, we can see a break to the upside, but if we're going to see a break to the upside, then we need a clear close above this high. We need the price to clean up these highs. After that, there is a room of how much? About 40 pips, yeah? About 40 pips here, or 4,000 points up to this level. Can be also a good trade opportunity, guys. So where are you guys watching us from? Let me know. Where are you guys watching us from? Do we have people from Africa, from Asia, Australia, Europe, Canada? Where are you guys based? So gold looks pretty bearish based on this pattern. What about US oil? Who had success trading the US oil lately? Super volatile, huh? Too much volatility around here. Daily. After this spike, yeah, it's like what I always say to my students, just buy the price action and don't buy the rumors. Trade what you expect to happen and not trade after the news and the headlines reported on the media and on the press. So here, it's another interesting pattern. It's going to be a little bit long-term pattern, but pay attention to that, guys. This bearish engulfing was suggesting that the market will continue lower, but it followed by a couple of inside candles. These inside candles, in my experience, will push, will likely to continue lowering the price. But let's see what's going to happen. So from this particular one, the only thing I can see here is this high, which is it's far away from the current price. So I will not pay attention that much to it. Oh, this one here on the US oil 4-hour time frame. The price made a higher high. Now, see how complicated became this pattern here. Super sideways. Very, very sideways. Inconsistency from all levels. Like this higher highs, equal lows. First lower low didn't follow through and price is back here. But I like the fact that everything is happening within this candlestick. Up. Sorry, we changed market. Within this candlestick, this bearish candlestick. So if we draw Fibonacci, I would like to see the retracement level 61.8 and 78.6. This is going to be the area. If you want to trade the US oil, you keep an eye on this area here. unless something happens around this level and you know, sellers get activated, more interested to start selling from here. But you're going to lower time frame and you want to see the change of the market participants. So you want to see these higher highs breaking down into lower lows. So all these higher highs here, you want to see them breaking down to a lower lows. Because guys, in this case, sellers are more in control based on the overall market structure. So if we see the price breaking down into the first lower low, we can take aggressive entries there. NASDAQ is going down badly. I was holding some positions from yesterday. I had huge winners. I closed the positions today. I will show you on the charts, but I had 4 positions on NASDAQ, all of them sell. Back to the WTI or US oil. This is a perfect trend, uptrend with higher highs and higher lows up to this level. And this is going to be on my watch list now. Okay, so how to trade this one? This is my plan. I'm going to let the market play it out. And if I see a break of structure here before a new high made, then I will be looking to get involved, because if the buyers were active, they will have done it like before until the half of the previous trend. So we have people from Canada and from Dubai. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen with this one. It's an interesting, very interesting. Euro keeps going down. Actually, guys, I was live on my YouTube channel yesterday as well, and I spoke about the euro. And I explained how bearish euro was yesterday. We were here, price came all the way down, right at this level, and now we had a nice break below this level. So naturally the markets retrace part of the move. I like to use Fibonacci to figure out the potential key levels of resistance in a downtrend. Based on this market structure, the key levels are more appropriate for this last impulsive move to the downside are the 61.8 and 78.6. For ICT traders, they can see this as a fair value gap. For order flow traders, they can see this and also this one as a low volume node, and I will stick with the order flow, personal preference. Okay, so I think the price will stop somewhere here. It won't make it up to this fair value gap, but this low volume node, it can act as a strong resistance. Let's see how it will go. I'm not saying that I have that crystal ball in front of me and knowing what's going to happen, not at all, but it looks like something can be done here, something good, let's say. Yep. Okay. We will wait just to see what these markets will will show us here. Let me just go quickly through the YWO website, and something I spot earlier is how low are the spreads here, guys. That's why I'm laughing. I was looking at gold and I was very surprised because 45.69. I mean, I haven't seen spreads on gold on a brokerage that low. So if you are trading gold and you are using a broker, I think it's more wise to choose a broker with low spreads. Okay, I have all the links below. You can check it yourself. The other thing I like a lot is that you can have everything at one place. Calculators, the calendar to check the news. Also, there are very interesting and informative articles if you like to read about markets generally, about stocks. Very nice things here. So you can make the effort to check them yourself. Trading psychology as well. I was reading an article about the FOMO, this one here. Yeah. If you need to deal a little bit with your mindset and you don't want to take private coaching with me or to enroll in my coaching sessions, my coaching programs, then come here on the website. Everything for free for you. Okay. Let's go back to the markets. And guys, also something that I saw and I liked here. Fred's webinar are available for registrations. If you want, you can register, and I think you can watch the previous webinars or the weekly market ahead and recap from Fred. You can find everything here. Okay. As I said, everything under one place. Okay, so Euro US dollar 61.8 is attracting a lot of sellers. You guys see that? Can you see that? Daniel from Cyprus. We have also people from Cyprus here. What's with the oil, bro? Man, with the oil is terrible. It's like, you know what I think they're going to do with the oil? I will show you. Sometimes I'm thinking, are we, I mean all of us, let me call us the normal people. Sometimes we think that we have all the answers and many things are just common sense. Yeah. So here is the situation with the oil, guys, so you understand the bigger scale of the game. If you ask me to explain it to someone, like to my son, for example, which very young, at very young age, I will say this. You know what? We go to the gas station now and we are feeling, let's say, now I'm not in Cyprus, I'm in another country in Europe, and I saw the price here on the fuel. It cost €2, euros, not dollars, €2. Maybe in Cyprus now it's 150 or something. So before this spike here, the gas, the price was 1.8, for example. Okay. Now with this spike, immediately the price jumped to €2. Okay, so why that happened? Did immediately they brought they refill their tanks so they don't run out? And the answer is no. They just rose up the price on the existing leftovers. Simple. So, and the price of the oil, it sounds like a joke, but that's what actually happened. So don't expect something significant to change in the situation. The only thing it will change, even if the price drops, and from $93 per barrel we will see the oil going down to, I estimated, because for those who don't know, I'm also a certified market analyst, and I do official analysis on the prices, especially of gold, oil, metals, Bitcoin as well. Okay, so I expect to see the retracement somewhere around $70 per barrel, which is a fair price for this market now. But even that, the price we pay on the fuel, it won't change. Maybe it will increase more, and people will wonder why the price dropped. Now, why we are paying more? Because they will come to us and say, you know, we bought it when it was at $115. So now we are selling to you for $2.20. But nobody can confirm that. Okay, so so that's the thing with the oil. I'm from Kenya. Nice to see you on our live. Is YWO good broker? Yeah, absolutely. You can look. If a broker meets your expectation, then it's a good broker. I mean, I like to be very authentic and as accurate as possible. Okay, so when you have low spreads, when you have payouts, when you have customer support, when there are real people behind the scenes and the license are there, then it's fine, right? I mean, what else to ask? Okay. Do tell about your successful trades. I forget to mention about that one. And again, it's not sometimes I'm not a big fan of, you know, flashing trades left and right around, because it's like you are showing to the public what's in your bank account. And I get mad with people, they do it just purposely, you know, for other reasons. But I would like to show you the exact moves. Oh my God, guys, did you see that flash here? See what's going on NASDAQ now? Wow, just 1 second. Let's go on NASDAQ. Look at the spike here. So right at this point, it was this low. I think my face covered, no, it doesn't cover it. So right at this point, the price made a false breakout. And since then, the buyers started building up pressure. Guys, I want to teach you something about these kind of retracements. So that retracement you see here, I believe it's this one, happened there. It's the low you see there. I'm a big fan of trading candlesticks, and if you check my course, the link's on the description, you can see that it's how to master the trends, but really master the trends and candlesticks. People try to master ICT, SMC, ABC, GFE, I don't know. There are so many different things they try to come up with these days just to sell on social. But I mean, Trading, it was existing more than 100 years ago. Same way it used to work, same principles are applied to today's market in a different environment. Okay, but as for the basics, trust me, all these BSs that are going around on the social charts, you know, to flash promotions are not, unfortunately, are not good to be like this. So back to the point, the markets move from balance stages to imbalance stages. The balance stages is the sideways move, and the imbalance are the trends. The sideways move occur more often. The imbalance occur rarely, but there is a whole mystery, and also very specific way of reading each part of the trend, understand the health of the trend, understand at which stage is the trend, understand when it's about to come to an end, and so many things. So based on this principle, I have a course of about 10 hours based on these principles. And I add the candlesticks. I mean, the whole course durates about 10 hours. There are 30 modules. I have the candlesticks from A to Z. All candlesticks, you need to know how to apply them with real examples. And of course, I add you oscillators there. I explain you about risk management, risk per trade, trading management, everything. It's from A to Z. But if you struggle at any point in your trading and you really want to find consistency and you master trend trading and understanding candlesticks, use any other model to execute trade. Use pure candlesticks, use ICT, use anything, order flow, use anything. The rest, all these things you learn, you put so much emphasis, are the execution parts. My concept is very simple. Is the STM, stands for selection, timing, management. Everybody put 90% of the effort on the timing and management, which the 90% has to go on the selection, and very little on the management. Timing, it's the execution process you're going to use. You can use anything, ICT, as I said, MMC, everything, okay? What do you think will happen to oil if Iran opens Hormuz? Look, what I think and what it might going to happen, very difficult and very different. But I can tell you for sure what I see on the charts, because to make money in trading, based on my expertise, as day traders or scalpers or even swing traders, we need to understand what is going on at that particular moment in the market. We don't need to become analysts or to know how to read the magazines, the financial magazines, and to understand the micro events in order to get profits from the market. We just need to have specific, accurate patterns. We use them all the time for executions. I will rather to tell you stay more on the charts and understand a little bit better the charts, because let's say something changes geopolitically and the price will skyrocket. How can you capitalize on that? You cannot just, let's say, open a buy position, put 500, 1000 on the trade, or as much as you want, and just sit there. You need to place a stop loss, right? Because maybe the price will go from, let's say, 93 to 94, but how? Maybe it's going to go like this. It's going to go up, down. It's going to go down again. It's going to wave. So you need to have a way to say to your trade, if it doesn't go in this particular way, within this particular price level, I'm going to get out, because then I might going to hurt my trading account in a way that it's going to affect my mindset, and I don't want that to happen. Okay? But as generally explaining supply and demand, yeah, when the supply is there and demand is, let's say, at the beginning it's going to be high, yeah, maybe because of fear actually. So prices might going to spike, but if they open and things they going to trade it as usual, the price will drop, of course. Gold. Okay, gold. Here we are with gold. Price at resistance. What do you think it's going to happen here? For me, ideally, I want to see the drop. I don't want to see the push to the upside. And I might open some positions here. I'll just do it on my phone. So these were my trades. Let me show you guys here. I don't know if you can see it, but these were my trades yesterday. You see where I entered and where I got out. 4 positions, all of them sells there. I closed them down here. I don't know how well can you see. So on the chart, but let me open this trade and I will show you. So this is gold. When I trade, I always use ATR for my stop loss. So that's 11. And what's the distance here? That's a good one. Okay, so let me show you on NASDAQ. What did I do yesterday? So the price was fighting these resistances yesterday, and guess what? I went short. You don't need to be a smart dude to figure out some things in trading. Resistance. The market, these buyers, okay guys, let me walk you through. These buyers, push the price aggressively to the upside, and also they broke a lot of structures here. At the same time, that's why I told you earlier, if you master learning the trend, that imbalance, and understand what it tells you immediately, you will solve a huge problem from your trading, because everything is about understanding when you can make money as a home-based trader. So after I saw that move, I was waiting for the retracement to see if buyers will step in and push the price up. And surprisingly, when I saw the buyers here, they failed to make a new high at this point. Just one sec. Here, they failed to make a higher high. So that was the first flag, yellow flag. Then this one here, it was one of the best patterns, and buyers came strong but failed to make a new high. And for me it was okay, let's wait the New York session. New York session kicked in, and guess what? Again, failure after failure. So the next day, since the Asian through the London and at the New York Open, the price was trading around this resistance. So high chances were, if sellers enter aggressively, we're going to have a bearish close for the session. And that happened. And then I said to myself, okay, just move the stop losses at break even and let the trade go, because next day it's expecting to be a seller's day because of the outcome here. When you see there is a lot of effort but no reward, this is actually one of the principles in the market. There is the concept of effort vs reward. When you try for something and you don't get rewarded, at some point you will stop trying. But because in the market there is always that back and force between buyers and sellers, always that interaction, if buyers failed to push the price up, then automatically sellers will take over and push the price lower. Okay, see this one here on the left on the heat map. See this one here, guys. Buyers try to push, they are actually pushing, this is live, okay? And this is directly what's happening right now. They are pushing the price up, but there is so far no reward. Look at it, no reward, nothing reward. So what do we expect to happen here, guys? Tell me. If we don't see the follow through here, what do we expect to happen? A push to the upside without reward. What do you expect here? Usually 15-minute time frame, Daniel. So look at these bubbles, these green bubbles. The market here showed that buyers were building positions to the upside. They came at this area where you see there is a bit of color here. That means there were a lot of pending orders here, and it was also this previous high. And the buyers closed strongly above this level. But since then, nothing. So yeah, if we're gonna go a little bit lower and the price drops below 24,200, I'm more convinced that sellers will push down. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at it. Hey Omar, by the way, guys, I see a lot of people in this live, and thank you so much for joining. But please make the effort and subscribe on the YouTube channel so you get notifications whenever I go live. Usually I do it 3 times a week. Also, I will post videos. I'm posting many shorts, so you get notifications whenever I put something. And trust me, everything I put on my channel is purely education. I don't, flash things to impress you. I'm just showing you live things, real stuff here. Short, all the way short. Yes. Did you understand, guys? I just show you a real example of how by understanding the market mechanisms, you can get into super good trades. Like if you short it from here where I said there is no reward for this effort, and you just close your trade right there at this support. Okay, it took you, let's say, a couple of minutes. You can name it scalping, you can name it S, whatever you want to name it. I want you to understand that in trading, we are here to extract money from the market when the opportunity is there. Okay, this is our job. Our job is not to be right. Our job is not to predict the future. We don't care what's going to happen in the future. If there is an opportunity here that has high probabilities to put some money into our trading account, bam, let's get on to it. Why not? Why to waste time? Why to wait? We want to get rewarded from our effort. Right? Guys, any questions? Look at this beautiful, by the way, I executed on this one. Yeah, I'm already short on this one. Sometimes when you see me staring for a while on something and repeating the same thing, it means I'm trying with the other hand to place a trade. Okay. You are very welcome, Omar. Thanks for tuning in, mate. NASDAQ here on the 5-minute chart. Gold. Let's go back to gold. Whoa. Gold, guys. Yes. What did we said? We said we want the gold to drop a little bit. Enjoying some profits. Some of us, maybe. On the left is NASDAQ. On the right now is gold. By the way, I will add the watermark so you guys know exactly what we are looking and which time frame. But like this, gold 5 minutes. Yep. So, for those who join us now, guys, remember that if you are not subscriber to the YouTube channel, please give some thumbs up on the video and make the effort to subscribe. I do these lives for you. I don't do them for me. I could just stand in front of the mirror and do this and go live. Now, it's nice to share knowledge. I'm a big fan of knowledge. That's why I'm passionate about education. And that's why I decided that I'm going to spend some time to create my ebooks and also to write my course, that the course is available, of course, to everyone. Thank you, Omar. I appreciate it, mate. Subscribed. Come on. Who else is going to subscribe? Only Omar? Yep. Also, guys, on the maybe next live, I'm going to announce you the Telegram channel I'm creating just for daily updates. Okay, what I'm watching, what I'm looking for, because I'm busy with trading and I don't have the privilege of time to go live every single day. So if you want, I will let you know next time. So make sure when you see the notification that we are going live next time. Most likely the channel will be ready to go and I will share it with you so you can join and get some. It's going to be a free channel, okay? It's not a paid one or something, just free channel, just for the daily, more casual daily interaction there. So from the price perspective, I can see weakness from sellers here. So there is no more opportunity on this one. See this red line up here? It's a strong area of resistance. There are a lot of passive orders at this level. And why the market now is waiting this level with anticipation? Because that's when the buyers failed to take control right there. And then the sellers are trying to re-enter with limit orders. Maybe this can also be spooky orders, we don't know. But I'm not gonna rush to sell the resistance. I will wait to see if the buyers who will drive the price right at that resistance will run out of steam. This is what I want to see. So let's be a little bit cautious here. Don't rush to repeat what happened here. Now we have the inside information, so don't rush to jump the trigger just because you get excited, okay? Let's wait a little bit. So on the gold now, I'm not going to try to sell it again because I see that buyers are creating an ascending triangle. This low is higher than that low, this swing low higher than that swing low, and that swing low higher than that swing low. I'm not going to rush to push it here. US oil. Whoa. 15 minutes, 1 hour. Remember what I told you guys about this one. This is one of, yeah, okay, here it is. Remember, isn't for that one we mentioned the break below this low earlier? If we break below this low, yeah, it's this one. Here it comes. I wasn't expecting the market to play out that fast. So a break below this low signals that sellers are taking control. And then it's a matter of entry. Here we are. Gold on the 15-minute. NASDAQ drops. Oh, it keeps going down. This guy is crazy. NASDAQ is going down. Okay. Guys, in real trading, there is something they used to trade a lot before. Sorry, just 1 second. Okay, so there is a concept that I teach inside my course that calls with the chapter name of non-failure swing bottom. This is one of the best reversal patterns that they reverse the trend in the entire history of trading. And it goes like this. Let me show you. So what the non-failure swing means is that the price as normal makes lower lows because it's in a downtrend, lower highs and lower lows. And at some point, a little bit of congestion occur at the bottom and the price makes the first higher high. After the price makes the first higher high, below we see what's left behind. And it was a swing that didn't fail to push the market into a new low. But now the market is in a transition period, and this new information suggests that we are building an uptrend. Oh. Hello, hello. Guys, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? Or FN says that there is an echo or you have a ghost. Let me check here. No, from here I think everything is fine. Yes, all good, perfect, perfect. So from this point here, we can see that the market is transiting now and it's going to go most likely to a new uptrend. So when the price comes right here at this level, which is essentially this high here, is more likely not only to break it higher, but also the buyers to step in very aggressively because of the context, because of the non-failure swing bottom that showed the trend now is starting, the uptrend. So be very careful around this one, okay? Don't rush to sell at 24,235 here. I will keep an eye on that very closely. 5 minutes for this candle to close. 5 minutes. I think I have to clean a little bit this chart. What do you think? Let's clean up a little bit these things here. For me, I think this move to the downside now is over, and I have a feeling that, yep, what happened here on the 15-minute chart, maybe it's going to be the beginning of the new uptrend to come and tackle this this high up here, this one. I just need to see to have the right context, you know. What's going on with gold? Look at this. Gold broke to the upside. We said that ascending triangle is building there, and yeah, it played out. I've recently started watching some videos on, I don't know, on Instagram, TikTok, on Reels. Yeah, they post the same videos everywhere. And they show chart patterns doesn't work, this doesn't work. The whole business is running on these chart patterns. They work so accurately and perfectly. Maybe they don't give that large reward to risk ratio compared to something else, but from the statistical and profitable point of view, they are very useful, at least to recognize them on the chart, because so many times you can compare different theories if you know a lot, and you can have a high probable outcome if you prefer. Okay, so whenever you hear about something, just try to see it from the two sides. Don't be blindfold, just listening to one theory or one school of trading. Okay. Oil is bouncing. Okay, it didn't break the support. Yeah, we have to say that. So it broke the trend line. That means this uptrend now came to an end. So I'm not trading trend lines. I'm using as guides because it's a good measure of the trend. So this downward move now, it's good, very good. We just need to, actually we need to confirm the break, because we didn't confirm that break yet. Okay, NASDAQ. Now the most interesting market is NASDAQ and gold. For now, gold can push higher, honestly, guys, up to this high, up to that, up to this low, up to that low, even to come within this 4,500 easily. Okay. So that's pretty much, that's it. I think we said enough for today. What do you guys think? For the remaining of the session, I will be focusing more on NASDAQ and gold, because with the oil, honestly, I want to see a clear break of this low. If I don't see a break of this low, there is nothing to trade on this market. But gold looks good if we remain above this, close and remain above these highs. Yeah, gold can be good to trade. But NASDAQ personally is something that I enjoy more during the New York session because of its incredible volatility. Now, I just want to see if this higher high and all these non-failure swing bottoms will start the new uptrend. Guys, remember, if you haven't subscribed, please make the effort, hit the button, leave me a comment if you want to see something else next time we're going to go live. Most likely I will be live again on Monday on this channel, okay? Same time. And that will be great to see you around. So happy trading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I wish you the best luck with your trading. And I look forward to see you next time, guys. Take care, and again, happy trading. Okay, bye everyone.